Your brain is being hijacked, your desires are being sold back to you, and every click is a chain tightening around your freedom. This is the psychology of porn addiction, and today we break it. Porn addiction psychology and how to defeat it begins with understanding that this struggle is not simply about lust or desire, but about the way the brain's reward system is hijacked by repeated exposure to superstimuli. Because pornography delivers an endless stream of novelty and intensity that floods the brain with dopamine far beyond natural levels, creating a cycle of craving, release, and guilt that gradually rewires neural pathways, dulls sensitivity to everyday pleasures, and erodes confidence, intimacy, and motivation. The psychology of addiction shows us that habits form through cues, routines, and rewards. And porn addiction follows this exact loop, where triggers like loneliness, boredom, stress, or even simple access to devices activate cravings, leading to compulsive use, which then reinforces the cycle. But the same psychology that creates addiction can be harnessed to dismantle it. And the first step is awareness, the courage to admit the problem without denial. Because denial keeps the cycle alive while awareness exposes the hidden mechanisms. And once awareness is established, restructuring the environment becomes crucial, because willpower alone is rarely enough. And reducing triggers by removing easy access, setting boundaries with devices, and creating friction between the urge and the action weakens the habit. And alongside environmental restructuring comes the replacement of routines, because psychology teaches that habits cannot simply be erased, they must be replaced. So instead of turning to porn when stressed or lonely, one can turn to exercise, journaling, meditation, or social connection. And though these may not provide the same instant dopamine spike, they gradually retrain the brain to find satisfaction in healthier rewards. And this retraining is possible because of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and heal. But healing requires consistency and discipline, the willingness to endure discomfort, because withdrawal often brings irritability, restlessness, and cravings. Yet these are signs of recalibration, and enduring them is part of the process. And psychology emphasizes reframing beliefs, because distorted thoughts like, "I need porn to relax," or "I can't stop," reinforce the cycle, while empowering beliefs like, "I am in control of my choices," or "I can find healthier ways to cope," strengthen identity. And identity is powerful, because when someone sees themselves as free, their actions follow. And defeating porn addiction also requires addressing underlying emotional needs, because often porn is not the root problem, but a symptom of deeper issues like loneliness, anxiety, or lack of purpose. And by confronting these issues directly, building real relationships, pursuing meaningful goals, practicing self-compassion, the reliance on porn diminishes because the void it filled is now occupied by authentic fulfillment. And psychology also highlights the importance of accountability, because secrecy fuels addiction while openness weakens it. So sharing struggles with trusted friends, mentors, or support groups creates external reinforcement. And accountability provides encouragement and pressure to stay consistent. And consistency builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. And confidence builds freedom. And freedom is the ultimate goal, because defeating porn addiction is not about repression, but liberation. Not about denying pleasure, but rediscovering deeper joy. Not about punishment, but empowerment. And the journey is gradual, with setbacks and relapses. But psychology views relapse not as failure, but as feedback, a chance to learn, to identify triggers, to strengthen strategies, and to continue forward, because progress is not linear but cumulative, and every effort rewires the brain a little more. Every victory strengthens self-control. Every day without porn builds resilience. And over time, dopamine sensitivity returns natural. Pleasures feel rewarding again. Intimacy becomes meaningful. Motivation rises, and shame fades, replaced by pride and clarity. And this transformation is possible for anyone, because the human brain is adaptable, the mind is resilient, and the spirit is stronger than any habit. And so the story of porn addiction psychology and how to defeat it is ultimately a story of reclaiming control. of breaking free from artificial chains, of rediscovering authentic life, and of proving that no matter how deep the cycle, the path to freedom is always open, waiting for the courage to walk it. And once walked, it leads not only to liberation from addiction, but to a life of greater intimacy, purpose, and joy. Because defeating porn addiction is not just about stopping a habit, it is about starting a new chapter of self-mastery. And that chapter begins today with a decision to understand, to act, and to persist until victory is achieved.